Hi everyone, welcome to another Megazord review finally. Today we'll be taking a look at the Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue, the Supertrain Megazord, or the Kiki Sentai Gogo 5 Renketsu Gatai Go Liner. If you saw my unboxing video, I do have the box, but I can't fit it into the camera frame, so I can't really demonstrate it. I just showed one side the rail rescues and the little crane thing that comes with it, so you can use it with the rescue zords, and just the other side should be a Megazord formation. So here we have it, the Rail Rescue 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, or the Go Liner 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the first time we actually have trains in Power Rangers and in Super Sentai. Yeah, there are some pieces I do have missing, so I'll just mention it when I need to bring it up. So we'll go in order by number. So here we have number 1, Carter's. It's based off a steam train. I won't be able to tell which one's which. I mean, this one's the most obvious, but anyways. They do have very nice details, I have to say, on the stickers as well as on the actual board itself. I do like the overall concept of it. It's really interesting. Got the logo at the front. You've got these antenna pieces which can extend and retract, which is useful because it means you can't really lose them. And you've got the connectors, which you have one at the front and one in the back for each of them. The reason why red has one at the front is because of the Max Solar Zord, or the liner boy, so it can connect to it. One of the things I have to complain about this Megazord is that with the turbine here, if you see it in series, you see that it turns, but in the toy, it doesn't. I don't really understand why, but anyways. And the reason why these are so big is because they're actually designed to store the rescue zords inside them. I'm talking about the ones from Lightspeed Rescue, not the rescue zords from Turbo, in case you didn't understand that. And they each come with their own little ramp, and they can go down all the way for some reason, so they're just stopping there like if we were doing a regular surface. This one's fitted for the Power Rescue one and the Megazords. So that's it for one. I'll demonstrate the hooking up system between 1 and 2, but I can't really demonstrate with all of them. But if you did have them hooked up in a perfect line with all of these, then it would stand at 55 inches long. No kidding it. Ridiculously. Anyway, things I forgot to mention is that piece I have missing. Originally, these would come with these little antennas, but I didn't get them with mine. But I don't really mind so much. Some people are bugged by that, but I don't really care. So here is number 2. Belongs to Blue Ranger, Chad. This is like the main train that stores all the coal and such. I don't really know how to describe it before you've been annotating about which kind of train it's based off of. Again, opens up at the side, and it's got a ramp to store the rescue zords. What it does in the show, and got the connector to the front, and these antennas which can extend and retract. Just to demonstrate it, it could become difficult, but I'll move you out of the way. So you've got that, so they can connect together and they can roll. And they can actually swivel very well, which is a nice thing. And there's no real gimmick to this. I mean, there's many more for the Megazord mode, but this can fold down. And there is a sticker at the front, but mine didn't come with it. Again, no big deal. Next we've got number 3. Belongs to the Green Ranger, Joel. It's really interesting to see actually, because it looks the same if you have it on either the front or the back. Good chrome, I must admit, with this. No die cast, but still. This one's actually different because it's the top part that opens, whereas each of Joel's swords flies. Again, good details. not a whole lot to it. Same connectors, except this one actually. Is it folded? No, so it just collapses them like that. And that's it for number 3. Next we have Rail Rescue 4, Kelsey's. It's more of a one of the more modern trains from nowadays. And just like before, I feel like it's going to break. I've only just had this for a few hours, but yeah. And again, the ramps there, store zords. And then finally, we have number 5. I kind of think of this as like a train with a snow plow on the fronts, just like with the way that some trains have snow plows when they go through the snow. And these antenna bits are kind of interesting because they actually collapse in. They don't like retracting, they collapse into the sides, which I find kind of interesting. And and got the ramp again. Yeah, some of the joints in this are very, very tight, I have to say. Particularly with the peg connectors. Now this is going to be a predicament. Ooh, what to do. That feels like that's going to break. I feel like I will something if I handle this too much. And here we are. The big, clunky Supertrain Megazord. This is definitely one of the more interesting Megazords, and it's actually one of the biggest. It's not the biggest, but it is one of the larger ones for both Power Rangers and Super Sentai. I think the only ones that actually outmatch this in terms of size would be Mogi Dio from Shinkenger, which it's not the same for Samurai because it was reduced in size, as well as Pyramidus from Zeo, which I do think to get actually. As you can see, there is a very big size difference. This one's about like, I don't know, 4/6 of its size. I don't know. It's small. Articulation-wise for this, it's pretty much standard. Very stiff joints on mine, I have to say. But that's all you can do. You can do 360 degrees. But this was the surprising thing about this, which I didn't really understand. You don't need it for transformation. You don't have any weapons with this, but for whatever reason, the fingers can open. Didn't understand that, but still interesting to see. I'm going to be finding perfect just like close this. Right. Now for attack modes. Pretty much one of them would be where it's like this, and then you would fold this down, and you have the Gatling missiles. Each of these have the Lightspeed Rescue logo in them. Bit of paper there for some reason. And they would just like fire out. I would have wished that these had actually had painted the logos, but they don't. And then for a finisher attack, yeah, it's not perfect. Get the arms up, attach these back on. Come on. You'd have both of them up like this, and again this would be open up. And then this one would shoot like really hot steam, and this one fired the missiles again, and then they would just destroy the monster. And then that's basically it for this. No other accessories, no weapon. I did mention that this comes with the claw thing, which is when you use the Green Ranger's Zord, which was Aero Rescue 3, to have the ability to pick up the other rescue vehicles. And that's pretty much it for it. In case you're wondering what the differences is between this and the Go liner from GoGo 5, there is nothing. This is completely identical to it in every single way. All the stickers, all the chrome, all the plastic, feature these extending and retracting, as well as these being rubber. They're all 100% identical to that Go liner. So, if £50 up when Lightspeed Rescue was airing, but I got it for 30 and I'm pleased with it. I mean, it's like better than getting a certain like smaller sentai mechs for like £70, but I'm very pleased with this. Final thoughts? Really, really interesting. We don't really have trains that much in Power Rangers or even that of Super Sentai. The only other times we've actually had it were in, as I showed you, Mystic Force with the Soul Streak, as well as in Power Rangers RPM with the Paleo Max Megazord or the Kyodetsuo from Engine Sentai Go Ranger, which I'm questioning on whether to get, but I mean, if you can find it for a good enough price, then I'd definitely go for it. I mean, the antennas don't really bug me so much, but if you can try and find one with the stickers, it looks better. But that's pretty much it for this. I haven't got much else to say. I suppose I must mention that the Megazords from Lightspeed Rescue can also fit in here as well. And you can actually store them while they're in the Megazord mode, but you can only do one at a time. You can't do both the Megazords and the rare rescues. Well, rare rescues.